We need a weapon. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 25 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinion on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 42. Oh, right. Can I accidentally picked the wrong thing. Can I go back? Escape kills the game. Yes. It is Game Maker indeed. Some staples just never die. Password. But now I need to screenshot from my computer. It's probably like the most non-Mega Man-ish tune I've ever heard. Of course, for those who don't know, an ombuds or an ombudsman or ombudsperson is a designated neutral or impartial conflict resolution practitioner who provides confidential and informal assistance to visitors on a variety of issues and concerns. They may also provide coaching and education to help their visitors effectively manage conflict over time. Ah yes, classic. Looks like a robot master to me. Notice when you land, Mega Man does that little twitch. I'm gonna have to freeze frame that and check what that's about. It just looks like he picks up speed. I don't know what that is. This is CHIPTUNES! It's not Mega Man music, it is CHIPTUNES, you motherfucker. I fucking hate chiptune music. It starts out like Mega Man music, but then it gets syphilis on the way. Also, notice when you fire, your head bobs left and right, but when you just run, it bobs up and down. And now we can just spawn these on the screen again, I guess. Let's just check that that's true. Yep, there we go. So it's not just Madman's level, it's every level. It never checks if you killed an enemy or if it's still on the screen. It just keeps on putting them on the screen. And they just don't look like Mega Man enemies to me. And you have the floor in an angle here, so it looks a bit better when it's in an angle, but you still stand on the top of it because it's 8-bit. So it doesn't make any sense. The floor is like curved and the floor is in an angle, yet you just stand on top of it. So it doesn't make any sense. That's actually pretty cool. Like the airplane, the paper airplane looks very good. That's probably the best looking enemy you've done so far, if you've done that yourself. But the thing that launches it, let's not talk about that. It turns. That's actually pretty cool. I like this. Well, as much as one can like this. I have to give credit where credit is due, and I think this enemy is pretty cool. Just the artwork, of course, is not up to par to anything. But that enemy is actually pretty cool. It works well for a Mega Man setting. And you can kill it in one hit, which is also nice. You don't have to keep firing. What's the weapon? Eye cannon. Holy fuck! I actually like this as well. Like, it works so much better for Mega Man. Look at this. What a fantastic weapon, actually. Imagine if the needle cannon was this weapon, but with needles. Shit, we missed that life. This fucking wrecks ass. I like this. Very nice weapon. Indeed. But let's check the positioning because I'm a bit worried here. So we're here. We can take care of those. And that's fine. So he only shoots horizontal, okay. That room was actually pretty good. Not sure what this has to do with solving conflict and all that. This is more like Gutsman stage. This is actually like, even though that beak enemy is not good, it's not well designed. This part here is actually not, it's not super bad. I can actually tolerate this here. Nice. I actually was kinda hoping that would happen. So the background flooring is a bit weird because the checker pattern kinda looks like a floor as well, so you're not exactly sure where you're supposed to stand and land on. But apart from weird shit, and that enemy is just garbage, that's never gonna be good. We've already seen that as well. Alright. So now we're just repeating stuff. We've already seen this. Isn't this the exact same part that we did earlier? Like, if it's not the same, it's very similar. We've already... No, there we go. That one little ad there that made it different. So we're just climbing... like... Oh, shit! Oh, the knockback! Oh my lord. There's where the game starts to insert fucking shit particles in your mouth, cause the knockback can really fuck you over. Cause it's the Castlevania knockback, it's not... The Mega Man knockback was never studied how it works, or just... They didn't just give a shit to code how it works. And so... Whenever you get hit, you get hit like a million miles to a random direction, like that. Look at that, again, same fucking shit again. Like, that's incredibly infuriating. Like it literally looks like it was designed that way. Like, that was his idea, like, let's make this thing hit you back to the previous floor. The idea of climbing floors is fine, and I kinda like it, but not when bullshit like that can happen. This is also a punch to the kisser here. You try to shoot this airplane left, and yet you get hit by the right one, because your brain doesn't work that way. You're just gonna get hit. We should probably farm here, but I don't give that much shit. So now we actually need to wait for the perfect opportunity to go, which is there. Okay, we have done it. That was the worst placement so far. Thank God you don't hit your... God damn it. You hit your head in some places. Because there's a platform here, that's why. Shit. That one thing that I could've... That's actually a funny looking spine. It looks like those chimsticks or whatever the hell you roll on the ground with. That's actually pretty cool. I like that sprite. The shadows are not perfect on it, but considering it's Mega Man 42, that wasn't bad. See, there's things that can be liked here. Just not so often. Let's see what this is all about. Do we have the weakness? The eye cannon, though, is one of the coolest weapons I've seen on a Mega Man game. Psst. And it's not the weakness. Ho ho! Why is an ordinary man able to fucking create shockwaves and drop shrapnel from the ceiling? Excuse me? He's just a guy! Even Mega Man can't do that. Not without a weapon.
Have you seen the trailer of Mega Man 11?
Shut the fuck up, though. Here we have an ordinary guy in a suit carrying a suitcase, firing angled objects our way and creating shockwaves so that the ceiling shatters on us. He's just a man. Although the pattern... Like, he has telegraphs on both of his attacks, it gives enough time to react. Like, it's not bad. It's not horrible, it's not bad, it's mediocre. This is something I would actually expect from a mediocre fan game. Your typical AI. But we can't really blame this AI for anything, it's actually quite good. Just everything else around it just kinda sucks, but the Robot Master, if you can call it that, is actually not bad. It's just a bit too simple, but it's an easy starter, Robot Master. I have to give you credit there. That was not bad. Maybe it's a bit on the horrible side. You have adequate telegraphs, you have an actual AI pattern. Too bad it doesn't do different stuff depending on what we do. So it was paper. Okay. He literally tries to kill us with paper. Mega Man getting paper cuts, this is a fucking new low. Who's weak to paper? Probably Artman. Let's go there. But... well then. Serious case of the black comics there. Okay, best looking stage so far, which is not saying much. Paper airplane dropping bombs on us. Again, the spine, I really like that spine though. Sometimes when we walk, like, the whole game is like glitching. It's like going back and forth on the screen. I'm not sure if you're seeing that, but that's so rough to get used to. Again, the same enemy on the wall. And we have... basically that's the... like, nice physics on that ball though. Look at that curve. That's very nice. This kind of reminds me of the cannons from Skullmass stage. But... let's see how many shots. Just 3, that's good. You hit your head here, should not happen. You even hit your head here. Okay, so there we go. That's a nice placement there, actually. Nice, I actually like enemies like this. Just when the knockback is so bad, it's hard to actually kill these. Because if you get hit, you're out of the rhythm. There's probably a bit too many of them right now, and they just... well, they drop from the pipes, but they give you no time to react, and they just keep coming, holy shit! Everything just disappeared for a moment. Literally, you can have infinite amounts of these on the screen, apparently. What about the weapon? Oh, it's just... oh. That's a letdown. We've seen that weapon already on other games. But this one? Fuck yeah. One of the coolest fan game weapons I've ever seen, actually. And it's so simple, too. It's so simple. We need a weapon. That was the most fun I've had so far. Like here, Mega Man is like jerking back and forth when he walks. I'm not sure what that's about. Man, you really need a weapon for these guys, but I do kind of like the design. There's just... when the knockback is so poor, it makes it too much... like, it makes it too difficult. More difficult than it needs to be. That would be fine on a game where the physics actually work. But not on this one. So we can actually stand here. This stage has really okay placements, in my opinion. Uh-oh. Oh god! They can actually jump that high. Well, let's put them there. They're kinda glitching there, but that's fine. Just don't shoot them and we'll do better. I like the teaching element on those ball enemies. They're really nicely done. Just... the physics just make them worse. So don't think I've gone mad here. The enemy is fine, but everything around them sucks, so it's kinda hard to recommend. Well, thankfully that was the checkpoint. Enemy is already firing when the checkpoint screen is just saying ready. Could give us some time. Luckily we were placed in a different spot rather than right next to the enemy, so that's good. That's a wonderful spine. For some reason I like it. We can't get the one up. Nice. I like these little luring parts. There we go. Like, this stage is not bad, like, probably the best stage so far. Look at this, at the gate. Maybe could add a few more enemy types to it. Or just, like, even one. Those ball type enemies were a bit overused. Background is nice and contrast between tiles is also nice. Do we have the weakness? It is not paper and we are out of eye cannon. Oh! He actually paints the screen. Interesting. Is that all he does? Apparently. Uh-huh. Well, we have a pattern. It makes my nose itch. So he's very simple, very simplistic. You just get stuck on the paint. And apparently you also get damaged by it. That was a bit underwhelming. Well, if you agreed on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. Catch you next time. Let's check this first though. Why is this so fucking slow? Oh yeah, it doesn't show me the fucking weapon, of course.